Shalom, shalom, Israel. Shalom to the Torah tribes of Yasha Allah, giving, of course, all honor, glory, and praise unto the Most High God, Yahweh, Bahashem, Mahashiach, Malak, Yahabashah. That's all praises, honor, glorification unto the Most High God, Yahweh, in the name of His only begotten Son, Mahashiach, Malak, Yahabashah, the righteous. All right, I'm going to get straight into this. Shalom, shalom. But I'm going to get straight into this. This is going into the famine of the word, all right? Because right now, as we speak, or as I am speaking right now, it is currently 11:04 p.m. or it's like an a.m. on the Pacific coast, right? Pacific, Standard Time, whatever, right? And right now, if you didn't know, Instagram, right? Let's go to Twitter real quick. Right, let's just pull it up. Right now, it's saying just in Facebook, Instagram, and WhatsApp and Messenger have stopped working across the world. It has ceased to work. It just stopped working across the world. Now, even for me, man, when I go to the Instagram, right, it's not working, right? It's not my internet. I already tried that, and nothing is working. You see that? So, and I don't have Facebook, I don't have WhatsApp, but they're saying that it's not working on there either. Now, a lot of people, we Akim, even Akwathium, we use these certain social media outlets to reach the masses of the people, to reach our people, because our people are always indulged in folly and madness all day. They're always on social media, Instagram, Facebook, WhatsApp, and stuff like that. And so, we share posts, we create posts on Instagram, and that we use that as a way to evangelize, basically, right? Let's get that precept, right? The Apostle Paul said this. This is book of 2 Timothy chapter 4, right, in verse 5. But watch thou in all things. So we have to watch in all things, right? Endure afflictions, do the work of an evangelist, make full proof of thy ministry. You see that? So we're by us posting, truth posts on Instagram, whatnot, and Facebook and stuff, videos and stuff like that. We're doing the work of an evangelist through social media. You know what I'm saying? The Most High has created these certain outlets so that we may push forward the truth, right? So, and we know that this could be basically a foreshadowing of the famine of the word. Pretty soon, it's not just going to be Instagram. It's not just going to be Facebook. It's not just going to be WhatsApp. It's going to be YouTube. Hey, it might even be Google, man. It's going to be Twitter. All these different social media apps where we get information at, where we get the truth at. Hey, YouTube is probably the most used social media app to get the knowledge, wisdom, understanding. If it wasn't for YouTube, we wouldn't have the same knowledge, wisdom, understanding, right? That's where, we take notes on the videos at, mainly, right? Us, Akim, and Akwathium, that's in this truth, right? And so pretty soon, it's not just going to be Facebook. It's not just going to be Instagram. And these things are going to be put out forever, man, when the famine of the word hits. Let's get a precept on that, right? This is the book of 2 Ezra, chapter 5, in verse 1. Nevertheless, as coming the tokens are the signs, right? Behold, the day shall come, that they which dwell upon earth shall be taken in a great number. Meaning a lot of people are going to be cut out of the land of the living, man. A lot of people are going to die, man, right? It says, and the way of truth shall be hidden. So the way of truth is being hidden right now, The way of truth is being hidden. Because when you log on to Instagram, when you check out the brothers' pages, all we have are posts, videos, right, of edification, pushing forth the truth and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? And now the way that way of truth is being hidden right now. Now we know that, they can pop it back up, right? They can fix it and whatnot, and everything's going to go back to normal, so-called, right? With these social media outlets, they may not be put out forever right now. But that day is coming when all these damn social media apps, the internet, right, Google, Bing, Yahoo, all this stuff is going to be shut down. And that's it, right? And the way of truth shall be hidden, and the land shall be barren of faith, right? And let's get this too, verse 9. And salt water shall be found in the sweet, and all friends shall destroy one another. Then shall wit hide itself, and understanding withdraw itself into his secret chamber. So understanding and wisdom is going to hide themselves, right? When all hell breaks loose and you're not You're not going to be able to log on onto YouTube and take notes on a Daniel 11 chapter breakdown, right? You're not going to be able to do that. You're not going to be able to get that knowledge with some understanding, right? Let's go to the book of Matthew chapter 25. It's the book of Matthew chapter 25, right? Matthew chapter 25 and verse... I'm going to just start at verse 8 for time's sake, right? It says, "And the foolish said unto the wise, Give us of your oil, for our lamps are gone out." Now, this in the context is talking about when we're all hell is breaking loose, right? All hell has broke loose. And the foolish, these are the foolish virgins that didn't take oil in their lamps, meaning they didn't take the knowledge, wisdom, understanding that they should have had when they had the time to acquire that oil, right? To acquire that knowledge. And they said, "Give us of your oil." So they said that to the wise virgins. The wise virgins, they're wise because they took oil on their lamps, man. They had the Spirit of the Lord upon them. They had the knowledge and wisdom and understanding upon them, right? They were taking notes. They were reading. They were fasting. They were praying. But these foolish virgins, they knew all hell was going to break loose, but they didn't do anything about it. You know what I'm saying? But it says, "What? For our lamps are gone out." Verse 9, "But the wise answer, saying, Not so, lest there be not enough for us and you." Meaning, when all hell breaks loose, we're not going to be breaking down Daniel chapter 11 to you, right? It's not the time nor the place. We're going to be on the move, right? Remember, 2nd Ezra chapter 14, 2nd Ezra 16, verse 40, commands us that, look, we're going to be as pilgrims on the earth, right? Meaning on the go, fleeing, like how the Lord said in the book of Matthew chapter 10, right? When they persecute you in this city, flee ye to another. So we're going to be on the go. We're not going to have the time, right, to break down these certain things onto you, right? Lord willing, we be part of that number of the wise, right? What it says, "But go ye rather to them that sell and buy for yourselves." Meaning, go figure out yourself, man, right? Go figure it out yourself, because we don't have the time, right? Now we have the time. Now we have the time, you know what I'm saying? Now we have the outlets, right? But there's going to come a day, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, YouTube, right? The internet, period, right? Google, that's going to be shut down, right? So what you going to do in that day? What are we going to do in that day? Right? We got to call upon the name of the Lord, Yahweh Bash Shah, and pray, right? And hope, right? That you have studied enough, that you have acquired enough knowledge, right? Because let's go to the book of Isaiah, chapter 33 and verse 6, right? It says what? "And wisdom and knowledge shall be the stability of thy times." That's going to keep you stable in that time, right? That's what's going to keep you stable in that time. Because remember, a lot of people, they're going to start going crazy when all hell breaks loose. They're going to be, frantic. They're not going to know what to do. They're going to be crazy. And they're not going to regard the laws of the Most High. They're not going to regard civil laws and trying to be morally right. No, they're going to hell with that, right? They're going to say, to hell with that, right? I'm going to do what I got to do to survive. And so a lot of people are going to be crazy in that day. But guess what? The wisdom and knowledge of the Lord is going to keep us stable. We're going to know what to do in that day if we have that knowledge, from the Lord. We're going to know what to do in that day, how to move, because the precepts tells us how to move. The precepts show us how to move, right? And it says, in strength of salvation. That's going to be our strength of salvation. The fear of the Lord is his treasure. All right. So, also let me get this precept too, right? This is the book of Isaiah, chapter 26 and verse 3. "Thou will keep him in perfect peace, whose mind is stayed on thee, because he trusteth in thee." So you got to trust in the Lord. And also we have to, put our mind, right? Give our mind to the Most High and give our mind to the laws of the Most High, the commandments, the precepts, right? And etc. Right? But going back to the main topic, right? This just in, I'm not sure if it's fixed, right? But this is a foreshadowing of what is going to come, man. Right? Facebook, Instagram, WhatsApp, Messenger have stopped working across the whole world, man. Across the whole world. So this is coming, all right? And these people, they have the power to just shut it off, right? They have the power to just shut off YouTube. That happened a couple months ago. You know, and that, hey, we were really feeling like that was the famine of the word, right? So, with that, I'd like to give all honor, glory, and praise unto Yahweh Bashma Mashak Yabashah. Lord willing, this was edifying. Lord willing, you praying, reading, studying, getting ready for the Passover. You know what I'm saying? So, Khan, with that, Shalom.